Tadaima. My baby. Oh, hey everybody, welcome back. It's been quite some time since my last video. Dan and I, in that time frame, Dan and I have been kind of talking back and forth and sort of reminiscing on the past and talking about what we've both been up to, and not that we haven't been out of touch, but we pretty much talk to each other almost pretty much every week, if not every day. But we were talking back and forth and kind of came up with the idea of, maybe we should make a sort of vlog series to, not only for our own purposes, to look back on these videos, to kind of see where we were at, on what our mindset was and what was going on in our life back at, this time in our lives. But also, for me personally, this is a way for me to or another way for me to keep in touch with my family. I don't talk to them as often as I probably should, but this way they can see a little more of what goes on in my daily life. So I'll be making these sort of vlog videos, and I believe Dan is going to be doing that as well. So since last time I made a video, a lot has happened. I moved in with my girlfriend, who is now my fiance, so I am engaged. We haven't decided on a wedding day yet, but we've both just been busy, her with work and then me with school, so we just haven't got around to talking about it really. But yeah, we're engaged. We also had a couple cats. We have had Kiki and Belle. Both are, I think, step sisters, half sisters. Either way, they're related. Unfortunately, Kiki did pass away. We had her for about a month. As you can probably see in the photo or video that I provided, that she had kind of like a cataract in her eye, so we brought her in for surgery, and unfortunately she didn't pull through for the surgery. In the intro video of me going in the entryway, if you noticed in the background, you see kind of that pink fluffy cat. That's actually where we keep her. We had her cremated, and we have her in the entryway because she would always greet us when we would come home. So it's been a while, but it's still hard to talk about. Even though we only had her for a month, I was really close with her. Then after she passed and we had time to grieve and slowly heal, as you can tell, we're still not fully over it, but I don't think we ever will be. But we adopted her sister, Belle. She how would I describe her in a nutshell? She is both sweet and a menace at the same time. You see me looking up in this direction is because she's actually in her cat tower right now, right in front of me. She's just relaxing up there. But she is a menace, usually. Luckily not to me, but she has this really bad habit of waking up my fiance at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, by jumping up into the bed and trying to eat her hair. I don't know why she does that. I mean, my fiance does have, longer hair, so I don't know if that's why. Cat experts, veterinarians, if you're watching this somehow, if you could provide some insight on that, that'd be great in the comments. Thank you. So we've been blessed to still have a part of Kiki kind of with us through Belle. Like, there's definitely a lot of resemblance with her, at least as far as a little bit of her looks, and then her personality a little bit as well. So it's kind of like she's still here, so it's kind of nice. But also, you know, Belle's her own person, sort of. So it's been interesting to, I wouldn't say deal with this kind of a poor choice of words, but because it makes it sound like a burden, but it's really not. It's been an interesting experience to kind of overcome you know, these feelings while also, you know, having another cat. But besides that, also been to many events. Just some that I can list off the top of my head. We've been to, me and my fiance. When I say we, I mean me and my fiance. We've been to like a bunch of Pokemon events, some festivals. We went to a whole city concert during the wintertime, and that was fun. But we were right up next to the stage, so pretty much blew my eardrums out because we were right next to the speakers. And then during that night, there was also a blizzard coming through in Tokyo at the time, so it was insane to try and get back home. But luckily we were able to get back home before all the trains shut down. So I'm thankful for that. We didn't have to walk. More recently, we went to a Blue Man Group concert, and that was fun. It's cool to see their videos, but it's even more awesome to see them live in person. It's an experience. If they're ever touring in your area, you definitely need to check it out. This past in these past 2 weeks, I've had a birthday. I'm now 33 years old. I'm becoming an old man, it feels like. So for my birthday, my friends actually came from America to come visit on their vacation. So I got to hang out with them. We went to the Tokyo Game Show, and that was awesome. Got to see a lot of interesting booths. Checked out the Final Fantasy one, got some free merch from there. Then they took me. We checked out this bar in Shibuya, which I don't know if I necessarily recommend. It's great atmosphere, but the drinks are really pricey for what they are. And that was a interesting night. Not that I even got drunk. I literally had a drink and a half. Once I finished my first drink, I started on my second drink, and the glasses were so thin that you could swear it was made of plastic. And I gently set it down on the table, and the glass exploded like in my hand. So for my birthday, I got glass shards in my hand. I got cut up a little bit, but it wasn't bad. The silver lining to that experience was while I was helping the waitress kind of clean up the glass, one of the customers there as well that was sitting across from us at the bar counter also, stooped down to help us, and I actually, we started talking back and forth, and made a friend with him. So I'm gonna be hanging out with him soon again too. After that, me and my fiance went to Disneyland, which I might make a separate video on that because I've got some, photos and footage on that, but it's probably going to be a little bit too long to include in this one. And then that same weekend, on Sunday, I believe it was, we went to a Bake Matsuri. So what that was is the whole festival is cat themed, but because we're in October, it's kind of like a spiritual cat themed, so kind of Halloweenish. I'll include a little bit of video and pictures in that, so you can have some sort of context of what I'm talking about. But that was fun. It was really cute too. See people's costumes, and there was even a little cat dressed up as kind of a samurai. It was super cute. So, and then after that, I started my new semester here in school, so it's only been a few days now, but it's going well so far. It's hard, I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard, but I'm hanging in there. If anything, it's good prep for when I take the JLPT this December, and we'll see how that goes. I don't have high hopes, but I'm gonna try my best at least. But yeah, that's the short of it, of what's going on in my life recently. I got this new camera that I'm filming on, so we'll see how the audio is. So originally I was filming on a Osmo Pocket 1st gen, which is fine, but it's kind of a pain to set up in a vlogging style format because I have to put it up on a stand, hook up an external microphone, things like that. Right now what I'm filming on is a Insta360 Go 3S, which so far has been great. I love the versatility of it. I love the fact that it's also magnetic, so I can stick to various surfaces, and it comes with other accessories, so I can stick it to non-magnetic surfaces as well. But I don't have a stand for it, so the setup I have now for what you're seeing here is I literally have it on top of a box. So, but I have a remedy coming in the mail that I ordered online soon for that. So hopefully I won't have to use this setup for much longer. But yeah, otherwise that's it for what's going on in my life. As far as, you know, how me and my fiance met initially and started dating, and then how I proposed to her, I'm gonna make a whole separate video on that because it's kind of a lot to go into, and I got pictures and video. For her engagement ring, I actually handmade it myself, so I have video on that, on the process I did for that, so I'd love to show you guys, but it's gonna be too long for this video, so maybe in the next one or the one after, depends on which one I make next. But yeah, that's about it. I can tell my cat is slightly annoyed that I'm talking so much because she's trying to take a nap and she's kind of giving me this look, telling me to basically be quiet so she can take a nap, or she's about to probably go into the other room. But yeah, that's it for now. Once, you know, more happens in my life, I'll make an update video, or I'll make a few, I wouldn't say daily videos, but that's too much for me to handle at this point, just because I'm also juggling school. But I'll make some other videos of like day in my life sort of thing, of like me walking around traveling. If I go to any events, I'll definitely bring you all along for that, and you can kind of see what life is like here in Japan. So yeah, until next time, guys, have a good one. Hey, hi, baby. Yeah, that's my good girl. I'm sorry, did I interrupt your nap while I was talking? Say hi. Want to say bye-bye?